Hello and welcome. I'm Polly, the creator behind Polly Handmade Decor, and in today's relaxed creative session, I'll be transforming this glass jar into something that feels aged, full of character, and with a story to tell. As you know, these sessions are never planned. I always start with a feeling and let the piece evolve as I go. So let me show you the inspiration for today. This is actually a picture I took from a garden, and this is one of the ways I find inspiration, noticing something beautiful and then recreating that feeling in my own way. What caught my attention is that it looked weathered and that life is happening here. See, it's getting more chippy and moldy, many different colors happening, appearing, and that's what I find so fascinating. So let's change cameras and start. So as I said, I'm going to work in this glass container, and as usual we're gonna clean it with isopropyl alcohol just to make sure that our paint it will adhere properly. It will stick to it. So we clean all around, and as you can see, this piece is full of texture. So I'm going to work, of course, with chalk paint, but I'm going to mix it with texture powder. This is from Finabird Art Ingredients. It's a very fine powder. It's fantastic. So we're going to mix it. That's my, let me see. We're using chalk paint because this is a slick surface. You know, you have to use a primer or use any kind of chalk mineral paint. I'm going to make my mixture. And then we put this here. And then we're going to use the texture powder. I'm looking for a paste consistency. So you mix, and to me it's a little bit too watery. I don't know if you can see it there. It's too watery, so I will put just a bit more. To recreate that rich texture you can see in the picture. That's more like it. This is still runny, but not as much as before. And to me, that is the perfect consistency. It's like yogurt consistency. Now I'm going to use a very old hard bristle paintbrush, and I'm going to start applying my mixture to the glass container. just like this. I chose this hard bristle paintbrush because this will add to the texture that I want to achieve. The one that you can see in the picture on your screen. Oh, I'm so happy my camera is not losing the focus anymore. That's wonderful news. So you can see the whole process. As you can see, it's creating these little dots there that will is emulating the picture that you have on your screen. It's like plaster, something like plaster, or you know, those old world walls. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So I cover completely. That powder is fantastic. So after I finish applying my mixture, chalk paint plus the texture powder, this have to dry. Okay, and because this is gonna take like a long time to dry, I'm prepared for that. Let me put it aside. And I have one that is already dry. Oh, look at this. Let me cover this part. Okay, so this one is already dry and we're gonna work on top of this one. Put this aside. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to recreate that angel, you know, that figurine you have in there. And we're going to use air dry clay and this mold is Angelic Floral Noel from Prima Marketing. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna use this one here. So in this occasion, I'm going to use Das air dry clay because this also has this, the texture is like plaster too, so it will add to the look that I'm trying to achieve. So take this. Make sure to cover the mold completely. And then Let me put this back in the this container because I don't want it to dry. Have to close it properly. I put it in a plastic bag and then I put it in my airtight container here, so it will last longer. All right, now let me see. Get my little angel here out of the mold. Very delicate. It is coming. There you go. This little fella is beautiful. I hope you can see. And all these cracks that this particular air dry clay makes is fantastic for this kind of look that I'm trying to achieve. Let me use I'm using, this is a very what is the strength? It's a high strength wood glue. So we make sure we have it all over. It has to have enough, not too much that it's going to slide and get out of place, but just the enough amount for it not to shrink. So now I choose my front side. Wait, let me put something so it doesn't move, and then we paste him, making sure that it's making full contact with the surface, especially at the edges, otherwise you end up with some gaps, and that doesn't look very nice. So you make sure that everything is making contact. Can you see? Oh, he's beautiful, isn't he? It's amazing. So this is something that I'm trying to recreate with what I have and just following my ideas, and the project will talk to me and it will evolve as we go. I need to wipe my hands. They're so pretty. Where's my can't find my wet tissues. Doesn't matter. I'll do it with water here. Okay. So because this has to dry as well, it'll be better if it's overnight, so you don't have any troubles when you're painting and adding the other techniques on top. So you need to let it dry. Let me put it aside. Should I put it So I have another one that is already dry. I use the same mold for the carrot, the angel, and then from this other mold here, this is Regal Flourish from Prima Marketing Tool. You can see that I just use it. I put this part on both sides. Look, you can experiment and create with all the molds that you have. I also use one of these here at the top, just creating. I was just flowing, like trying to make a composition with all my molds and the feeling that I'm having from the picture that I took from a garden. So I was passing by and I said, oh my God, this is talking to me so loud that I have to take the picture and try to recreate it in my own version. I also used this part of this mold, which is Timeless Ties, and because it's so intricate and so small, and I have to put the mold in the fridge for 20 minutes, in the freezer for 20 minutes, and then it was easy for me to start applying it here as a wreath. I was just decorating my my jar. That's done. So now we're going to start recreating the colors and the textures that I can see on the picture. So, okay. So I'm going to play with different paints. Where is my... I had this paint rust effect set from Pentart, and I will use some of the colors here, not all of them. I will use the brown that I can see there. And there's also this like a mustard, this orange. Look, I just put some colors that I can see in the picture to try to recreate that kind of look. I just want my 100% paint. Just 1 second. Anyway, what I forgot to tell you is after the mold dried, I again passed the mixture that I've done with the chalk paint and the texture powder all over my molds, okay, so to get the same effect, the white paint with the texture powder. So everything is unified and ready to start. I'm going to start for using this antiquing gel, this color and the color brown that I mixed with water in this container. This is a water-based product, so that's what I use the water to make it less intense. I just want to accentuate all the details in my molds. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Oh, it must be, maybe it's blocked. Doesn't matter. Let's use it with a paintbrush. little bit of water. I'm gonna start if you want to control the amount of the antiquing gel or glaze that you're going to use, you can pass a coat of your preferred varnish. That in this case has to be matte. So now we can see all the details of my little angel here, and also giving this antique look that I love so very much. We need to accentuate all the details. Need some the crannies here. We're gonna wipe away the excess, but I really want this to get inside all these different molds that I used to create my composition here. Now you can see how beautiful this is. It's fantastic. And don't forget the bottom too. I'll never use this. Now we're going to get a piece of paper and get rid of the excess. Okay, let me close this. And this is fantastic. It's so pretty. Here depends on your taste, how dark you want it to be. You can reapply or wipe away. It depends on your taste. The important thing is that now I can see what I'm working on, because this gel is make my my castings more defined. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. I still want some of that white to show. So let me see. Yeah, that is pretty. I'm gonna try. You can see how all the details are shown now because of that antique wing gel mixed with water that we just used. Let me try, please. can see in the picture, I can see this color. It's like gray. Where is my anthracite? Just one second. Where did I put it? It's still around here. Where is my anthracite? Did I put it up? I don't think so. Anyway, and I don't need it. It's going to appear for sure. Found it. Oh, good. I found my anthracite. This is the first color that I've noticed in my picture. So I'm going to start with this. And probably a small paintbrush like this. Let's go back to the big one so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I see this more at the top. Now is when it's going to start to take that character and telling the story that life is happening on top of this beautiful ornament here. I'm doing like a dry with a little bit more paint than if I was just doing a dry brushing technique. I'm applying the paint with not water. Just I didn't wet my paintbrush either. It's like if it was peeling the paint on top and it's showing the layers underneath. So this might occur in random areas. It's looking really good. Then I will do the same at the back. And some of my casting here, just here and there, telling the story that this is a very old weathered ornament, that the one that you're seeing in the garden. You have no idea how my heart feels full of joy when I see this coming all together, from what I saw in the picture and what I'm seeing here under my eyes. Of Of course, if you don't like this weather and aged effect, you can stop at any stage. Like if you like it how it was when I just applied the antiquing gel with the water, you can stop there. Now we're just adding to that kind of look. I'm going to wipe a little bit from here to make it look more natural. Oh, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Another color that I saw is a brownish color. And I'm going to use this one of the Painter Rust Effect set. With a little bit of we can use the 3D powder that comes with the kit, or we can use the texture powder we've been using since the beginning. I think I'm gonna try with this. Let's see if it works. Let's play. So I'm going to mix it with this brownish. Oh, it's fantastic. That texture is so beautiful. And it's more at the bottom. I don't know if you can see at the bottom. So I will apply at the top. I will put it at the bottom. I have to make more. Which was it? This one. Put it there. And texture. Should be enough. I will put some on top of that anthracite that I was using at the beginning, and then in some other areas. So everything is cohesive and it will look as natural as possible. This one is looking a little bit too chunky, so I'm going to wipe some of them back so we can see a little bit of the white too. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. It looks like mold and aged, and I love it so very much. Okay, that'll do with the brownish. And now we're going to play with that greenish. Let me try this. This is a liquid acrylic by Finnabair 2 in the color avocado green that I can see in the picture. And then I see this. This is called Tiger Orange in liquid acrylic also. This is more like a rust color. Let's go with the orangey, a little bit of that orangey in some areas. How pretty this is. See? Can you see? Oh, it looks like it has hundreds of years. I love it. Oh, these colors are beautiful. They're very intense, that's why I'm mixing it with water. Oh, how pretty. When I mix it with water, it turns more yellowish than the orange that we have here. Look, with the same paint, I'm getting two different colors or shades of one color. Oh, don't tell me it's not fantastic. I love it. Oh, how pretty. I don't want to overdo it, but I do want it to create that effect. It's looking so pretty. Especially on top of the anthracite, this color looks beautiful. See? Oh, my leg is numb. Okay. It's so pretty. It looks very similar to my picture there. Now we're gonna use the green one. Okay. You don't need much. It's just, oh, I had it already. Yeah. Mm. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna use them all. I don't know, but I don't want to waste it because you don't need much. This is the green that I can see a lot of green over there happening too. Like moss. It's so pretty. Look. Fantastic. It looks so realistic. It's beautiful. I adore it. Like moss is growing here. How fantastic. I hope you can see. Still wet, but no, it looks like something that has been in the garden for 100 years. And I love it. It's fantastic. I so love what I do. Let's use more water. Because the good of this liquid acrylic is because it's also semi-translucent and you can see all the colors underneath. Look at that. Let's play that the moss is growing on the angel too. Just a bit. And all around here. But it normally occurs at the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll just put a little bit in the areas that it doesn't have any other colors. I think I might need a little bit and that will be it. Just one more. A little bit of water. And let's give it some moss to this project. Oh wow, I'm in love with my little project here. Hope you can see it. Oh, it looks so realistic. What is that? Oh, it's like mold growing. What's this one? Curry green. Okay. Sometimes I see things that make me all teary, and because I loved it so very much. Let me try. This part is, it looks like a garden pot. It's amazing. What I'll do is I still have some of my mixture, so because it's a little bit dark, I'm gonna give it a little bit of light. Let's see, just on top. Just to make it stand out a little bit more. A little angel here. Very delicate and soft. Just to hit the higher points, to make that contrast, you know what I mean? So you can appreciate the whole. Oops, that was way too much. Nothing that a wet wipe wouldn't solve. Just start to try. So we're gonna give back all the detail to my castings. They're fantastic. They're so pretty. And also my piece doesn't look so dark. The trick here is to make sure that all the colors and the layers we've created will show at the end. So that's the trick. Oh, these molds are so pretty. And I think I can say that it's a wrap. I think it's done. Just one more detail here. I don't want to overdo it. And I think our piece is done. Oh my, it's so beautiful. It looks like an antique. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad it's turned out so pretty and so similar to the picture I took in that garden that I said I have to do this. And yeah, so thank you very much for today. Let me change cameras. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you guys next week with another project and showing you where I get my inspiration from and how is my process of creating. I hope you enjoy it and thank you very much. Bye.